Africa's largest mobile phone company is working on expansion plans that could see the firm spend billions of US dollars on the continent. MTN Telecommunications Group, which has a market value of over $30 billion, is eyeing Africa's data market, a market that has yet to be fully tapped. Africa's 54 Paul Ndiho has our report.
Incorporated in 1994, MTN is arguably Africa's biggest mobile phone company, operating in 21 countries. It also provides internet services to businesses in 13 countries spanning 3 continents. The telecommunications giant is said to spend up to $8 billion in acquisitions and investments on the continent. MTN is also one of the 15 telecom providers to make the cut to the second round of bidding for an operating license in Burma, also known as Myanmar. According to Sifiso Dibangwa, its chief executive for the Middle East and Southeast Asia.
We still are looking at growth in terms of M&A opportunities. There are areas which we are keen on getting licenses. We are participating in the Myanmar licensing process, where they will license 2 operators between now and June this year. There are some countries in Africa on the north coast that we would still be interested in going into, and also other countries standalone, which have, we believe, good opportunities in which we think that we can create value from.
The South African-based mobile operator, which has a market value of $34 billion, is interested in acquiring a North African provider to help diversify its earnings. Still, the top executive says the data market in Africa is not being maximized and there is room for growth.
In most of our markets, it's still below 10%. In most of the markets. The key issue with data is the penetration of devices that will drive data. I think the affordability of devices is still a problem. And as devices become more affordable, that is, as prices come down, we'll have more 3G handsets, more limited functionality smartphones, and that will definitely drive data. Internet penetration is still below 10% in most countries, so the opportunity is still very big.
In 2010, MTN invested in fiber optic cables as well as growing its access to broadband capacity on undersea cables. Analysts say that MTN predominantly uses independently owned outlets to distribute its products and services, but it also has its own branded stores. Paul Ndiho, VOA News.
Now, the